Hey everyone, I am Brittany. Welcome to my channel, The Cosmic Lunar Soul, where you can find some behind the scenes of my shop, some witchy discussions, unboxings, flip throughs, and weekly live tarot readings. So today I have a flip through of a very classic, very popular oracle deck called Moonology. So let's get into it. So the Moonology deck is a deck that focuses on the energy of the moon. And it says, use these cards to tap into her, meaning the moon's, ancient wisdom for healing, guidance, protection, and learn how to work with her magical energy during each lunation. So let me go ahead and get this open. So this deck you can purchase on Amazon. I'll make sure to have the link in the description. I actually bought this on sale at Hay House for 10 bucks. So this was a great find. I've had this on my wish list for forever. But that's not why you're here. Let's get into the deck. So I love that the box has these little grooves here. It makes opening the deck so much easier because it has that suction. So I love that. The box is sort of a classic box. Nothing really to write home about in terms of the design of it, other than these little things here. So looking at the inside, it says, let the moon be your guide. And I like when they have little stuff on the inside. It just makes for a fun surprise when you open the deck. Here we have the guidebook. It is a very thick guidebook. And then we have the cards here. So let's get into the guidebook a little bit. So here we have the table of contents. We have the introduction, wisdom of the moon, phases of the moon, working with the cards, and gives you different things within that. And then we have then we start to get into the breakdown of the cards. So the card is broken up into moon phase cards, new moon cards, full moon cards, special moon cards. And if you saw my video of the Spirit de la Lune flip through, click the little info bar if you want to see that. Then you know it's kind of set up very similarly, which means this is going to be a very familiar deck. So I like that there's just a lot of information about the moon. And that is great for people who might just be starting their journey with working with Luna. Here we have the phases of the moon and the different tasks that would be good or great times to work with her. And then explains how the deck is structured, the different types of cards, and all of that. And of course, like any guidebook, it has different spreads to try out. And here is the information on the cards. All right, let's look at an example of one of the cards. This is the new moon, and it has some information here, and then what to tune into with the moon, additional meanings for this card, and what it is you can be learning. So this is a teaching section, and each section is broken up in the same way. And I really like that because that means you can use this deck in a lot of different ways. It's very versatile. So let's flip through a little bit. Here we have the moon phases in various zodiac signs. And then this section is dealing with the full moon cards. So this is the full moon in Gemini, full moon in Leo. And there's just so many things that you could do with this. All right, let's get into the cards. So the cards come wrapped in this paper here. And let's just tear that off. Here you can see the back of the cards, which is just the moon phases. It's actually, I guess that's traditionally how I see it. But it's really cool. These cards are very big. You can see in comparison to my hand, which means that if you have smaller hands like I do, it could make shuffling this pretty difficult. The cardstock is a little lighter. Kind of expected that. Like I said, I got this for $10. It's not a knockoff or anything like that, but it is a very mass market deck. So mass market decks sometimes have thinner cardstock than the indie decks and so forth, but it's not bad. It doesn't seem like it would tear or anything. It's just a little more flexible than I'd like for a card of this size to be. So looking at the actual print, it is, I would say, like a matte with like a light sheen. Let me just show you, see if we can capture the light. I would say this is definitely more matte than like semi-gloss or pearl essence. I'm very bad with finishes, as you can see. But why don't we go ahead and get into the flip through. So that was all the cards. Let's talk about the actual artwork on the cards. Each card reflects a phase of the moon or a phase of the moon and a zodiac, or it reflects some sort of lunar phenomenon, like lunar eclipse in full moon, lunar eclipse in new moon. So like here is an example of the full moon in Gemini. Here is an example of just the plain new moon, and each card has a key phrase and it has the name of the card on it. So let's look at some of the ones in the back because I thought they were really cool. So here we have fixed moon, mutable moon, super moon. Now this is really pretty. I just think that the design of that is lovely. It just kind of reminds me of when photographers take moon photos, but then it has that, like, just the colors on it are beautiful. So this is the blue moon. And then we get into some of the nodes, which is very interesting. I'll have to do some more research on that. If you know about nodes and stuff like that, comment below and let me know what you know. and here's the North Node. So yeah, all in all, I've been wanting these cards for a while. I'm so happy to finally have them. If you want me to use these in my next weekly live, comment below, let me know. Otherwise, make sure you give this video a like, a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Alright guys, I will talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Bye.